Scheduled monthly meeting of the City of Annapolis Alcohol Beverage Control Board, Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, starting at 7:04 p.m. Tonight, we have with us myself, um, Vice Chair Ryan Chitwood, Member Dick Peterson, Member Chris Sheehan, Deputy City Clerk Cynthia Gaines, and City Attorney Michael Lyles. First things first. Has the board had an opportunity to review the minutes from our March meeting?
I have, and I move they be approved.
Is there a
I
second? All in favor?
Aye.
All right. The minutes from March 5th, 2025 are approved. I don't know. Next item, item 2, we have violations. So, Josh, if we could have anyone from the Annapolis City Police Department who's planning on coming tonight, bring them forward. And then item 2 would be G Family Inc. trading as Capital Liquors for 249 West Street, Annapolis, Maryland 21401. And we'll have anyone from Capital Liquors who's coming tonight get pulled forward.
My name is LG. I'm from Capital Liquor.
Okay, great.
I'm the owner. 249 West Street.
Okay. Hang on
Did
one
you-
second. We're just waiting for some other folks, I think, to get pulled forward.
So the person here representing the police department, if you could raise your hand in the attendees. I do not see any name specifically representing the police department.
Okay. They might not be here tonight.
이거 하면 아빠 여기 나오는 거 아니야?
Well, why don't we go ahead and we'll get started. Can you turn your camera on, please? Aliana G. Oh, there we go. Hello. And can you unmute yourself?
Okay, I did.
There you go. Before we get started, can you please give us your name and address for the record?
My home address or store address?
What store, which you prefer? Home address.
My full name is Il Song Ji. Address is 415 University Drive, 7 Maryland 21144.
Great. Mr. G, would you please raise your right hand, and I'm going to administer the oath here. Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that any evidence or testimony you're going to provide will be true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I do.
Great. Mr. G, have you had an opportunity to review the citation?
No, I didn't. I wasn't there. I wasn't in the store. I wasn't. It's um. Uh, I tried to retire. I sold the store that the other people, but they haven't changed the license name. And
You said, did you just say you've sold your store?
Yes.
And so you're not operating the business anymore?
And now, no, sir.
Cindy?
So Ryan, they are also on the agenda, El Cabrito, or on the agenda tonight to have
Right.
a management agreement approved, so.
Okay. But you still are named on the license, so you don't know, you haven't seen the violation or the citation?
So until David Lord called me, I didn't know. So I called Cindy yesterday. I found out I have to meeting with Zoom.
Cindy?
Mr. G, I sent you a letter telling you to appear for this meeting, and in that letter was a copy of the police report. Do you have that?
No, ma'am. Oh, I didn't get any letter. I didn't step by at the store. So if
The
you
letter
didn't
would have
send
been
it
sent to
to
your home address, sir.
no, I haven't got anything from City of Annapolis.
All right, Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Mr. Peterson.
I move that we table this until he can get things straightened out. We'd like to talk to the new owner. We'd like to get the licenses straightened out. And we should probably send the police department in to close them up until all this is straightened out.
Miss Gaines?
Mr. Lyles, would you speak on this, please?
Well, Mr. Chair, I think you
Yeah.
need to, I'm looking at a letter from Ms. Gaines with Mr. G's name and address. Not sure why he wouldn't have received the letter. It's got his address and Mr. Lord's address. He is the owner, and he has the duty to review what's going on. And maybe Mr. Lord told him something about, what's
Yeah, Mr. Lord told me. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's what I found out.
Mr. Chair, you might inquire as to what Mr. Lord told him and whether or not Mr. Lord accepts the violation. He is still the owner. He's still responsible. And I don't know.
I understand I'm still responsible. I don't take any rider. I
Mr.
don't
Chair,
take this issue any rider. I'll take my responsibility.
Good.
Okay. Well, then I would move we impose a $500 fine.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, could you get the statement to my house address? Then
I
and
mean, it was sent to 415 University Drive, Severn, Maryland, 21144.
how come I didn't get anything?
That's probably a matter for the post office. I don't know.
We
Okay.
will let us send him the fine. And
Okay,
hope,
so okay, I'll take it.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, moving on. Item 3, Amay LLC trading as Pinky's West Street Liquors, 1100 West Street, Annapolis, Maryland. Oh, Claire, hello.
Hi guys, I am so sorry. I'm just so sorry.
Do you want me to go through this third item and I'll let you get settled in, or would you want to take over here?
Actually, if you could take over today because I am dealing with I'm away from the house.
No problem. All right, well then, so let's see, who do we have here today from Pinky's West Street Liquors?
Hello?
Hello, can you turn your camera on for us?
Sure. Hey, good
Hello.
evening.
Would you mind giving us your name and address for the record?
Sure. So my name is Harshil Patel, and I'm the owner of the Pinky's West Street Liquor, 1100 West Street, Annapolis, 21054.
Great. Mr. Patel, would you mind please raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath here?
Sure.
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury the testimony you're about to give is true and complete to the best of your ability, to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Mr. Patel, have you had an opportunity to review the citation that was issued to you?
Yes, sir. I'm aware of it, and I go through that. Yes, sir.
Do you dispute the citation?
No, we take the full responsibility. So, the store was we just took over the store on the last meet of the December, and everything was new. Like the location was new. We have like a lot of things going on. Employee was new. So it was the morning time. It was 11:15 on the 10th of the February, and I just went to finish some paperwork for the store. The rest of things we are to change the names and everything. And meanwhile, the we hired the guy who is also the new. We already trained him, but he just did a mistake, like not intentionally, just like a mistake. Forgot to ask the ID. He has no used to it at all that. So and he was in the liquor industry for like only few weeks before he just started. So
So
and
he's a new employee and he's not worked in a liquor store before?
no, it was only a few weeks. So, but we already told him, like, guide him everything. We already gave him the enough training, but it was just a mistake. So we will take the full responsibility for that mistake. So yes, and yeah, it was a morning slow time, so I wasn't there too. So yeah, I was coming in afternoon anyway. So
Does the board have any questions?
Yeah, Mr. Patel,
yes, sir.
I'm really disappointed
I'm sorry for it.
because,
Yeah.
when we talked to you,
Yes.
we asked you if you knew the rules. We
Yes.
suggested to you that all your employees be trained
Yes.
and tips training and all that. And here you are just a couple months later appearing in front of
Right.
us.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so
Mr. Chairman, I move for a $500 fine.
yes.
Is there a second?
A second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I
All
promise
right,
it will happen again.
Mr. Patel, Ms. Gaines will be in touch with you about the fine,
Sure.
and we hope we don't see you back here ever again.
Sure, it won't happen again. I promise you.
All right, thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Okay, moving on to item 4, Nibber Traders Inc., trading as Main Street Mini Mart, 222 Main Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401. Who do we have today from the Main Street Mini Mart? Could you turn your camera on, please? Hello.
Hi.
Could you give us your name and address for the record, please?
Yeah, my name is Amit Neber, and my home address is 6312 Holland Meadow Lane, Gaithersburg, Maryland, 20882.
Great. Ms. Nimmer, I'm going to, can I ask you to raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath here? Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury the testimony you will be giving will be true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Great. Mr. Nibber, have you had an opportunity to review the citation that was issued to you by the Annapolis City Police Department?
Yes, I have.
Do you contest the citation?
No, just it was a mistake that happened by an employee.
Sure. Do you
Um,
just want to tell us what happened that day and
uh,
maybe talk about any,
unfortunately, I wasn't
sorry, go
at
ahead.
I wasn't at the location that day. Normally, like when I'm talking to my employees, whenever I'm leaving, I'm always telling them one thing, the most important thing is check IDs. I don't care who it is. I don't care how old they are. If they look under 30, just check their IDs. Uh, this employee just didn't at that time. I got him retrained. I can send you like the recertification that I got him for the alcohol awareness just last month. And always just telling them just to be careful, just check IDs. And this was a mistake, and then shouldn't be happening.
Does the board have any questions? All right. Is there a motion for penalty?
I move that we, penalty is $500.
Is
I
there a
second that.
second?
I
Thank
second.
you. All in favor? Aye. All right, Mr. Nibber, Ms. Gaines will get in touch with you. And we really hope to not see you again for this matter.
I hope so too. Thank you.
All right, have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
You too.
All righty, that moves us into new business. Let's see here. Item 5, application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property, West Street Annapolis Business Association, West Annapolis Spring Festival. Who do we have for the West Annapolis Spring Festival? This is an application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with live music to the West Annapolis Business Association for the Annapolis Spring Festival, scheduled on Sunday, May 4th, 2025 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Location West Annapolis / Annapolis Street 21401. Hello.
Hi,
Could you please give us your name and address for the record?
sure. My name is Mary Ostrowski. I'm at 1763 Meadow Hill Drive, Annapolis, Maryland, 21409.
Great. Mary, can you just raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath? Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury the testimony you're about to give will be true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I do.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about the West Annapolis Spring Festival?
Yeah, it is inspired by the Philadelphia Flower Festival, if you know that. We are just trying to sort of, take the idea of what we do in the fall with Oktoberfest, but give it a different bent, bring families out. And really, we're focusing on spring-oriented type of vendors. We've got landscapers coming, we've got nurseries and flower gardens, and then, some food trucks. RAR, who is our neighbor now, Chessie's Wharf, will be participating, and Ingrano, our local West Annapolis restaurants, and just have it be hopefully a beautiful day for families to come out and buy some flowers and do a little bit of shopping and face painting and things like that.
Does the board have questions?
Mr. Chairman, I mean,
Yes.
we're well familiar with the things that West Annapolis Association does. I move we approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Well, have a wonderful event. Thank you, Mary.
Thanks very much. I hope you're all able to come.
Yeah, great.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Next up, item 6, an application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property, Stanton Center, with music to Feliciano Hernandez for a birthday party scheduled on Saturday, May 3rd, 2025 from 4 p.m. to midnight, 92 West Washington Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401. Who do we have here? Could you please turn your camera on? Hello? And unmute yourself.
Hello, how you doing?
Great. Could you give us your name and address for the record, please?
Yeah, name is Chris Flores. Home address is 1418 Regent Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403.
Great. Chris, could you please raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath? Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury the testimony you're going to give will be true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Very good. Can you tell us a little bit about your this birthday party scheduled for the 3rd of May at the Stanton Center?
Yes, it's 50th birthday party for a father. More than anything, it's just a small gathering with just families and friends, local, and it's just a normal 50th birthday party. Just about it.
Great. Have you ever hosted an event at the Stanton Center before?
I haven't, but my father has before in the past,
Okay.
yes, and a couple of family members as well.
And it looks like you have security
Yes.
contracted.
Yes, we have a security contract with Elite Security for the time frames 4 to 12.
Perfect. And how are you going to are there going to be people under 21 at this event, or what's the age?
Yes, it's a family party, so it's going to be all types of ages at the parties, anywhere from little kids to teenagers to adults. We will have licensed bartenders at the party, so they will ask for ID if anyone wants to consume any type of alcohol.
The board have any questions?
So how are you going to differentiate between the people who are over 21 and under 21? Are you going to have bracelets or anything?
We do plan on having bracelets, yes. Bracelets,
Okay.
most likely, as we done before in other events, was when they come into the party from the entrance, we kind of just verify everybody, and then we let them know if they want to consume alcohol, then to show us their driver's license or any type of form of identification.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve.
Okay, is there a
Second.
second? Thank
Second.
you. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, Mr. Flores, have a fantastic birthday party.
Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate it so much for everything. Have a great
Yeah,
night.
no problem.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right. Agenda item 7, request for the extension of sidewalk cafe seating with the consumption of alcoholic beverages and live music on city property to the Interwestry Association for Dinner Under the Stars for the following: 49 West Coffee House located at 49 West Street, Luna Blue, 36 West Street, El Toro Bravo, 44 West Street, Picante, 48 West Street, Ram's Head Tavern, 25, 27, and 33 West Street, Stan and Joe's Saloon, 37 West Street, Tsunami, 51 West Street, and Level, 69 West Street. Scheduled on May 21st and 28th, June 4th, 11th, 14th, 18th, 25th, July 2nd, 9th, 16th, 19th, 23rd, and 30th, August 6th, 13th, 16th, 20th, and 27th, September 3rd, 10th, 13th, 17th, and 24th, and October 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 25th, 2025 from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So who do we have today for the Indianapolis Westry Association? All right. Can I just have anybody who's planning to present tonight give your name and address for the record?
Mr. Chair, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Jody, I think you have 2 devices in and it's giving us some feedback. If you can mute one of them, please.
And he is muted on his phone.
I muted him, but when I unmute him, it's going to give us bad feedback. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Good, Josh. Thanks.
All right. And then if Michael can turn his camera on, Michael Lechner.
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect. Can we just get names and addresses? And Mr. Lechner, if you want to start, and we'll.
Yeah, Michael Lechner. I'm at 5 East McPhail Road in Bel Air, Maryland, 21014.
Great. And next.
Jennifer Sowers, 8365 Capel Drive, Pasadena, Maryland, 21122.
Okay.
Audrey Lee, 1317 St. Stephen's Church Road, Crownsville, Maryland, 21032.
Okay.
I'm Jody Danick, 2981 Friends Road, Annapolis, Maryland.
Great. Could I have you all raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath, and then we can have you tell us about our event. Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury the testimony you are going to give will be true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Perfect. Who wants to kick this off? Audrey or?
I can. I mean, that's fine.
Whoever.
I can talk to Audrey if you want.
Either way. I don't want to fight over it.
Go for it. Yep, you go.
Well, today we'd like to ask permission to have the Dinner of the Stars, and are we doing both of them together for Sunday Arts Festival or just one at a time?
Oh, you know what? Let's do one
Mr.
at a
Chairman,
time.
I move that we combine everything.
A second.
So is that a motion to combine item 7 and item 8? Request for extension of sidewalk cafe seating with consumption of alcoholic beverages and live music on city property to the Interwestry Association for First Sunday Arts Festivals for the following: 49 West Coffee House located at 49 West Street, Luna Blue 36 West Street, El Toro Bravo 44 West Street, Picante 48 West Street, Ram's Head Tavern 25, 27, and 33 West Street, Stan and Joe's Saloon 37 West Street, Tsunami 51 West Street, Level 69 West Street, scheduled on May 4th, June 1st, July 6th, August 3rd, September 7th, October 5th, November 2nd. Did I get that right? November 2nd and December 7th, with a rain date of December 14th, 2025. A Taste of Spring and Fall scheduled for April 27th, with a rain date of May 3rd and November 9th, with rain date of November 16th, 2025, from 11 to 5 p.m.
While you catch your breath, I
Well
move
done.
we approve.
Second. All in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so yes, so we can combine items 7 and 8, and you can just kind of give us an overview of what we're doing.
Right, so the Inner Street Association is happy to host the events for Dinner of the Stars, featuring the restaurants as indicated on the request, where we bring live music to the street, and the restaurants bring their restaurant tables out front where the public can come and enjoy outdoor dining and dancing, and consume alcohol, of course, being served on the street. And the same goes with the First Sunday Arts Festival. They'll have tables out front as well. And we provide police at all of our events, the Annapolis Police Department, to provide security. And it's a great day for everybody. Just come and have fun and just relax and enjoy.
Great. Does the board have any questions? I mean, these are pretty regular events at this point, and we had any issues last summer, or?
No, in fact, I think it ran really smooth. We were very lucky, considering everything that happens in the world. It's been a great event, and actually we feel very safe with the Annapolis police. They are helping us out.
All right. Anybody else have anything to add or any other questions?
Like to make a motion to approve.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I'm not sure what happened to Dick, but 3 ayes carries it. So good
Thank
luck.
you very much.
And hopefully we have continuation of great events here.
Great. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much, board.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
Thanks for coming
Thank
out
you.
tonight, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to item 9, application for consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with live music to the Chesapeake Outdoor Group, Inc. for the Spring Sailboat Show, scheduled on April 25th and 26th, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and April 27th, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Location 1 City Dock, Annapolis, Maryland 21401. So who do we have from the Spring Sailboat Show here tonight?
Hi.
Hi, Sheila. Oh,
Hi.
yeah,
Hi.
there you go.
Sorry about that.
Is it just
Hi.
you tonight?
It is. Yes.
Okay, great. Could you give us your name and address for the record, please?
Sure. Sheila Jones, 1262 Steamboat Road, Shadyside, Maryland, 20764.
Great. And Sheila, I'm just going to ask you to raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you will give will be true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Fantastic. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the Spring Sailboat Show this year?
Sure. Well, this is the same show, same thing we do every year. last month in April. It's all sale in Ego Alley. This year at the top of Ego Alley, which is kind of cool, back where we used to be. Anyway, we are having just Maryland local wineries and distilleries. I think there's 4 or 5 in the show. No tasting area, just these local wineries and breweries. They'll be in a closed-in area. We have ID checkers. They're all TIPS certified.
Great.
So the same thing we do, just changing it up a bit.
Just because of the location.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're up front due to construction or demolition.
Saw today the harbor master's office is getting torn down.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Does the board have any questions? Does anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Well, have a wonderful spring sailboat show.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. Thanks for coming out this evening.
Oh, we hope to. Thank you.
Yeah. All righty, Dick. Your camera's off. All right. Moving on. Item 10, approval of a license agreement, G Family Inc. trading as Capital Liquors, 249 West Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401, and Alberto Soto Cruz, a request to approve a license agreement between the G Family Inc., a Maryland corporation trading as Capital Liquors, hereinafter collectively the licensor, and Alberto Soto Cruz and/or assigns residing at 1218 Marta Lane, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403 as the operator. So who do we have today?
No one is present, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so we will move on. Do you want to see if before we adjourn if they show up?
No, sir.
No? Okay. All right. Moving on to item 11, and I'm going to make a motion this time that we combine item 11, a request for an open to the public event number 1 with the consumption of alcoholic beverages and live music to the Eastport Yacht Club for Spin Sheet Crew Party scheduled on April 27th, 2025 from 4 to 6 p.m. Location 317 First Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403. Item 12, request for an open to the public event number 2 with the consumption of alcoholic beverages and live music to the Eastport Yacht Club for Maryland Cure Cancer Rock the Dock Party scheduled on June 14th, 2025 from 4 to 8 p.m. Excuse me. Location 317 First Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403. Item 13, request for an open to the public event number 3 with the consumption of alcoholic beverages and live music to the Eastport Yacht Club for Chesapeake Regional Accessible Boating scheduled on August 16, 2025 from 4 to 9 p.m. Location 317 First Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403. And finally, agenda item 14, request for an open to the public event number 4 with the consumption of alcoholic beverages and live music to the Eastport Yacht Club for Party in the Port scheduled on October 11th, 2025 from 6 to 11 p.m. Location 317 First Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then if this is for Eastport Yacht Club, I'm going to have to recuse myself.
All noted. Thank you, Claire. So who do we have here? Dan, are you by yourself tonight?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're going to combine your 4 events here. Can you first give us your name and address for the record, please?
Dan McQuay, 7171 Attic Window Way, Columbia, Maryland, 21045.
Great. And Dan, can I ask you to raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath? Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you're going to give is true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Very good. you want to just kind of go through these and tell us about these events?
Sure. All four of these events are annual events that we hold at the club. The first one is at the end of April. It's the Spin Sheet Crew Party. So Spin Sheet Magazine sponsors this for racers to get together and find boats to crew on, or find people to crew on their boats for them. It's 4 to 6. The bar is open. There's no additional security. It's just our staff and the Spin Sheet staff that manage the entry and exit gate to make sure that no drinks are leaving the premises. All Eastport Yacht Club bartenders will be the ones handling service of any drinks to any guests. So, you know, they are trained. They know how to check IDs and make sure everybody is getting drinks that's supposed to, and those that aren't supposed to get drinks won't.
Great. Is there no paddleboard after party this year?
They do have a party after the paddleboard race.
The paddleboard race. Okay.
But
I didn't. Gotcha. Does anyone have any questions for Dan?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Mr.
We're
Peters.
well familiar with these functions that they hold. I move we approve.
Okay.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Good luck.
Good luck,
Hope you have
Dan.
Great events, Dan, and see you next year.
thank you so much. Have a great night.
Okay, take care. All right, moving along here. Item 15. A request for seasonal usage in the city's pilot program for outside dining with the service of alcohol and food to 643 DP Inc., trading as Davis's Pub, 400 Chester Avenue, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403. I know Kevin checked in earlier, so we can bring him forward, Josh. And Kevin, if you can turn your camera on, please. There you are. Can you please give us your name and address for the record?
Kevin Colbeck, 1 Chester Avenue, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403.
Great. And Kevin, if you would raise your right hand and I'll administer the oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury the testimony you will provide to this board is true and complete to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Great. You want to tell us a little bit about what you have planned here? Or I'm sure it's pretty much similar to what we were doing last year.
In the previous 5 years, yes.
In
So
the previous 5 years, that's right.
to that point, all front of the house servers and bartenders are tip certified. All managers are tip certified, and all managers are also crowd control certified. So same operation we've had the last 3 years. The first 2 years we had the street.
How are things with the neighbors these days?
We seem to be good.
Good, good. Anybody have anyone from the board have any questions about this parklet? No, I mean,
I make a motion to approve.
okay. Is there a second? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys very much, and great job on combining all the other events. That's uber. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
All right. One thing I do think I forgot to mention as we started the meeting, I did want to say that the public may view the virtual meeting, and also the public may provide comment by using www.annapolis.gov/ABC. I apologize for leaving that part out at the introduction. But I think with that, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Dick?
Excuse me. I think we need to go into an executive session to for the first item on the list.
I don't know that we're allowed to do that.
Here's where we need Mr. Lyles.
Yes, you can go into a closed session to consider. This is about the citizen complaint.
Exactly.
Yes, you can go into closed session. You need to identify why you're going into closed session. And when you come out, you need to give a brief summary of what happened in the closed session.
Great, thank you.
All right.
So you need
Is there a
you need a
motion?
motion first, right?
Is there a motion for an executive meeting?
I'll forward a motion for an executive meeting.
Second,
All in favor?
aye.